Flight Plans is a tier 5 mission for Black Mous in DMZ, and while it's not too difficult, you do need to do some preparation and there's a few different things that you need to be able to find, so in this video I'll show you exactly what you have to do to complete this. Now, before you even start this mission, you need 2 keys to get going. So the first one is the Air Traffic Control Tower key. That one's not too hard because you can actually get it from buy stations. So buy stations will often have a denied area key for sale for $30,000. Air Traffic Control Tower is one of the ones that you could possibly get from that. So just check all of the buy stations you go near while you're playing DMZ, and at some point you should be able to buy it. The second key is much trickier. It's the Channel 7 Editorial Office key. Now this is just one of the random keys in the game, so if you ever find it, make sure you don't destroy it or lose it until you have this mission. It seems like you can find it from any of the normal sources of keys, so killing HVT targets, looting supply boxes that drop from the air, or safes and things like that. Someone in chat was telling me that if they ever find the algae covered toolbox key, that toolbox is in the canal section underwater in the city. Apparently every time they open that they find a Channel 7 Editorial Office key, so that might be worth a go if you've got that one. But once you've got this mission unlocked and you've got both of those keys, then you're good to go. So when you head in, the first place you're going to have to go to is Al-Bagra Fortress, because you're going to be going to the dead drop there to get the thumb drives that you need to put in all of the different computers. The dead drop is here, so it's just on the eastern side of the island, on the kind of south side of a set of 3 buildings. So loot that, pick up the thumb drives. If there's a few of you doing this mission at once, like me and Flynn were doing this, both of you can grab those thumb drives, so just if someone dies later on or something like that, you won't lose them all. Then, once you've grabbed them, you can head to the Air Traffic Control Tower, because obviously that's pretty close to Al-Bagra Fortress. Now, the key we had for the Air Traffic Control Tower only had one use, so we were quite careful about this, and I think this is probably the safest way to do it, is to go around the outside of the building, climb up onto the roof using this ladder, then use the zip line to the top, and if you drop off the top, or just hop off the zip line like I did, then you can go straight into the floor that you need to be at. So the computer is just on the floor up here in the main ATC section. All you need to do is find it where you get the prompt that says to insert the thumb drive, tap the interact button, and that'll be done. It'll take a little while for the kind of mission objective thing to complete, but once it's in there, that one will be done and you can move on to the next one. So head back to find a vehicle of some sort, and now you're going to be heading to Mount Zion. Mount Zion isn't exactly the most fun place on the map in DMZ because there's a lot of heavily armoured bots and they will swarm you from all sides. But thankfully the place you're going to be heading to is the North Observatory. So it's right on the edge in the north and you don't need a key or anything like that for this. So you can just go in the doors and then find this computer against the wall here and then interact with it just like you did in the ATC, and then that part of the mission will be complete. Now you need to head to the TV station, which is in the north side of the city, so quite a way. You can fly quite a way from Mount Zion towards it and then just find a vehicle and drive the rest of the way. So for the Channel 7 Editorial Office, you need to go into the main building and then go up the elevator to the top floor, or you can take a zip line outside and go up to the roof and then come down from there. But then you want to unlock the room that's up there. One of the computers in here, and there'll be a bunch of computers, and actually quite a lot of good loot as well. But one of the computers in here will be the one that you need to insert the thumb drive in, and then once you press interact with that and do that, that will have completed the entire mission for you. So like I said, this mission wasn't that difficult. Once you've got the keys and you know where to go, it's pretty straightforward. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. If you want to check out some more videos, I've got plenty of guides for some of the other more difficult missions in the game. And if there's any missions that you find particularly difficult that you'd like a guide for, please let me know in the comments below. Thanks so much for watching and goodbye.